I just don't want to be that girl. Instantly annoyed. I done lost my debit card and somebody done found it. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It is Latricia if you're new here. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd. Y'all, I'm so turned around. I got so much, it is currently 6:07 a.m. This is probably the earliest that you'll see me getting up on a summer day because JC still has speech and occupational therapy on Tuesday morning. So she's in the front running amok through the castle and I am trying to get myself together. I told y'all in the last vlog that I had been to urgent care and they were treating me for a sinus infection. Y'all, I actually have bronchitis. I have the most annoying cough that I have been dealing with for probably going on 2 weeks now. So I ended up back at urgent care on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. I said in the last vlog that they gave me a steroid injection. I did not get a steroid injection. I got an antihistamine shot the time before. I ended up getting a steroid injection on Saturday. The coughing is a little bit better than what it was before, but y'all, it's been a struggle. I have been taking cough syrup, and of course with cough syrup, it causes like drowsiness or whatever. So I'm really moving in slow motion this morning, but my baby has to go to therapy. We're not missing speech and occupational therapy so I am going to go put her lunch okay, so on Tuesdays we go to speech and occupational therapy Tuesday morning, and then she leaves directly from speech and occupational therapy. My eye looks red. And I drop her off at ABA therapy for the day. I need to go and fix her lunch. Thank God for Jessie. Like, the only thing I had to do is get her and fix her lunch. Her clothes are already laid out, all of the things. So let's go and get her lunch together. I told myself I am not going to complain, but listen, honey, life be life, okay? Cause what you mean I got bronchitis? Y'all, I feel like I still have a little bit of congestion from 2 weeks ago. However, the part that is really tiring me out is the coughing. In fact, hold on. It is just a constant cough. It's a lot better now, but I've literally been coughing all day long. So Saturday, Jessie and I took JC to go get her hair braided, and we had us a little car date. We went to Longhorns, me, Jessie, and JC. He was just coughing, and he said, "Babe, if you still coughing by Monday," because he was off on Monday, he said, "I'm just gonna have to take you to the doctor. It's starting to worry me." And so Dylan kept asking me about, are you sure you're okay? He was worried about me. So when we got in on Saturday from our little day date, I told him I was gonna run back to urgent care. Y'all know I had went to urgent care the Friday before that. Long story short, I have some type of bronchitis, and she said that the coughing unfortunately can linger for a couple weeks. So I did not go to church on Sunday because I don't want to be the person in church hacking. I'm sorry. So I was able to catch church online, of course, and we'll see what's to come for this Sunday, because until this cough gets underway, I am limiting the things that I'm going to be doing. Even now, JC's in therapy, I'm sitting in the car because I just don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be that girl. So on today's agenda, I don't even think I'm cooking today. We had red beans and rice on Sunday. I'm sure they are tired of eating it, but this might be a figure it out on your own type of day. I don't know. I'm waiting on Jesse to call me now when he goes on his break. Because in addition to that, we are in the process of painting our kitchen because one of our kids flooded the bathtub upstairs, and we have to redo the ceiling in the kitchen. So that's a whole nother project that we have going on. It's not a big deal. Mistakes happen. It is what it is. And then on top of all of that, I go to urgent care on Saturday. I get up, so Sunday evening, I sat down. I said, let me pay a bill. The bill that I was going to pay, typically my debit card is on file. So I go to pay the bill and it says, your card is declined. I'm like, my card is declined. And the card that it was for was my bill account. Like, I have an account just strictly that I pay my bills out of. Y'all, I done lost my debit card and somebody done found it. And lost and found my foot. Like, somebody found my debit card. They did use my debit card. As of this morning, a lot of the charges are still pending, so they haven't settled yet. But once I realized that Sunday, I immediately called the bank. They have a 24-hour fraud line. I immediately called the bank, had them cancel the card, put in a fraud dispute. Of course, I'll get my money back. And I am supposed to be getting another debit card today. Today's Tuesday. So yeah, life been life and stuff been happening, but God is still good in the midst of it all. I am still doing 75 hard for Jesus. My moving around has been a little bit different though, because with me having bronchitis, I am experiencing a little bit of shortness of breath, like a little bit of wheezing. So I've been mindful of how I'm doing that. But the Bible of it all, the getting in the word of it all, yeah, it's going. So yeah, that's what I have going on. So, but when I go home, the plan is to simply make me a coffee and clock in to work and get busy. As y'all saw earlier, I am starting my morning. I've been using these Ultima, I think it's Ultima electrolyte packets. I've been drinking one first thing in the morning just to kind of get me on my hydration journey, because I have been on a struggle bus. And I know that that's only like my GLP-1 stuff. So yeah, that's what we got going on, girl. So yeah, y'all gonna hang out with me for today and we'll see. I also need some breakfast, but I may do something at home. I don't know. But I'm actually sitting in front of ABA therapy waiting for her to go in. Look, come here. She ready to get out. Mind you, we in the parking lot, so say hey. Say hey to the camera. You ready to go? Okay, we have to wait. One thing about it, I always find comfort in the fact that she is eager to go inside of ABA therapy, so I know that that's a safe space for her. Mm-mm. Like, it's not time for her to get out the car, because obviously we're early, because she had her other therapy this morning, and she is ready to get out the car. I am headed home. The other thing that I need to do, y'all, look at my nails. So this one popped off yesterday, but can y'all see? Are they focused? I have had these nails on since the Friday before Mother's Day, when we were having like the cookout at our house. So a little bit over 3 weeks I have had these on. I'm about to go take them off this morning because they are lifting, and they are lifting bad. But this is why when people be like they don't like to wear press-ons, because they don't stay and they pop off too much. Literally one nail has come off, and that literally popped off yesterday morning. So I'm going to take the nails off today. In a perfect world, I would put on a new set tonight. In a world where I've been hacking and coughing, I don't know. Did not have time to fix me no coffee, fix me no breakfast. I just popped some what was that, bacon in the oven, and then once my bacon is finished, I'll take me like a quick little break and make me a breakfast sandwich, because that's what I want. Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, toaster sandwich. But I needed to clock in to work this morning, because what really took away my time was I needed to clean up, because y'all's niece had hash browns all over my car, which is typical for a Tuesday. So with that being said, Let me get a little bit of work done this morning. My desk is a mess. Alright, girl. The bacon is almost done. In fact, I could turn the oven off. Let me whip up some eggs. When I say I'm moving in slow motion, honey, I'm gonna do 2 eggs. I'm not even trying to be funny, but y'all see what I just had to mix my egg with? I've been a mama for 24 years. I still don't know what the heck those kids do with the forks and spoons. Like, I just bought more spoons. I didn't know I needed to buy forks because we always have plastic forks and spoons. Instantly annoyed. Coffee. I'm over here trying to start the coffee pot. Girl, look. I'm over here trying to start the thing without a pod in the coffee. Whatever. I pressed play on an espresso and they didn't have a pod in it. I ain't lying. Y'all, okay, so I realized, I'm trying to do a lot in 15 minutes. I realized that I'm actually off Friday. ABA therapy is closed, so I took off. Y'all know normally if she don't have therapy, me and Jesse will rotate, so, which is perfectly fine by me. I was on the phone with Jesse this morning and he was asking how I was feeling and he was like, well, at least you off on Friday. Yeah, but sir, I'll be here with your kid, but it's cool. I'm not complaining about that, not one bit. Y'all know I am on this brown sugar shaken espresso creamer. I told y'all, I'm strapped for time this morning. Now we can get the day started because Big Mama was hungry. I made 3 pieces of bacon so that I could eat. I love bacon. I know it's horrible for you. Yes, I know turkey bacon is alright, but I like bacon. I actually saw somebody talking about beef bacon. I think I'm gonna try that. The one thing about me, I love a good breakfast sandwich, baby. I actually had this yesterday. It's so good. With just a little bit of jelly. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Let me get my work done. Why is my camera about to die? But I'm about to take my lunch break and take me a little walk. I just have on my Air Max, my Ayuga leggings, a white tee. Guess I'm not taking this camera because that mug is literally on 3%, but so I'm just gonna go walk in on my lunch break and listen to a sermon. Yeah, let me put y'all on the charger though because 3% I can't go nowhere with that. So I'm back. When I say it's hot outside, it is hot. Here in South Louisiana, I don't care what day summer starts, it's summer. It's 89 degrees outside. It's actually supposed to rain later. Anyways, I'm about to what am I about to do? I'm about to order Dylan's medicine, see if I can get that delivered today. Dylan takes medicine for his thyroid every day, and my baby actually told me he was down to 1 pill yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna order the medicine. I got sidetracked, didn't order it, so I'm about to order it now. And I am going to go and take me a quick shower. That'll be like the end of my lunch, and then I am going to finish off my work day. Jesse just called. He is picking JC up today. I'm actually about to boil me some smoked sausage. Jessie just told me he was getting it for JC because that's like been her little kick lately. And you know how you don't want something till you hear somebody else have it? That's me. All right, girl. I am out of the shower. That feels so good. Y'all, normally I don't be doing all of this running around on my lunch break because if y'all remember some vlogs back, one of my last therapy sessions with my therapist, we have been working on me resting and doing absolutely nothing on my lunch break. Y'all, this EOS body butter, vanilla cashmere has me in a real chokehold. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So we've been working on me resting on my lunch break and not feeling like I have to be doing something, have to be cooking, have to be. Now I probably didn't took it a little too far with the not cooking to carrying on. However, today I needed to move my body today just because I'm doing the 75 hard challenge, 75 hard for Jesus challenge. But me with all this coughing and carrying on just been getting to you, girl. Which is why I went on ahead and took me a shower, like squeeze that in at the end of my lunch break too, because y'all, I'm so out of breath trying to rush to get back to work. But so the doctor changed my cough syrup when I went in over the weekend. The cough syrup that he has me on, I'm supposed to be able to take it every 4 to 6 hours. However, it causes drowsiness, so obviously I can't take that throughout the day. So I had already told Jesse, like, he was like, I got the baby. Of course the big kids, Kennedy ain't even here. As soon as I clock out, I'm going to take the cough syrup. For one, it has been suppressing my cough, but it's been helping me sleep. Y'all, I had so many nights over the last 2 weeks where I have not had a good night's sleep because I have been getting up out of my sleep just coughing. Just a dry cough. It is very exhausting. So this is not the typical day in my life, but this is a realistic day in my life because stuff happens. Stuff happens. If you're a mom, then you know your sick days at work are hardly ever for you. So y'all know that I'm off Friday. So yesterday I wanted to call in so bad. Like I was just like, it's just been exhausting. But anyways, let me get back to work, child. Because even in the midst of being sick, your girl has still managed to be productive. And a win is a win over here. Okay, girlie, I done had my bath. I'm in my pajamas. I'm back at work. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, as soon as I clock out, I'm taking that cough syrup. Like as soon. Because I have coughed so much that my stomach and my chest are hurting. Amongst, like, I don't know. The coughing just have a lot of other residual effects that I don't feel like we close enough for me to even disclose some of the other stuff that I have going on because of this coughing. But just know, it's taking your girl through there. But all is well. It could be worse. Why are my kids calling me on FaceTime together? One of them is upstairs. Hello? Hold on, let me figure out the thing because the phone is on my headphones and I don't know.
They sold out of French toast when they got s'mores.
Unless y'all get chocolate chip.
I get chocolate chip.
You always looking out for me.
Me, right?
Kennedy went to Crumble Cookie and I don't know, she called me to tell me that they had the French toast cookie this week. I really wanted to try that, so we might have to go back another day to try it, but she was telling me that they are sold out of that one, so we gonna have to see. So yeah, let me go and finish my work day. I have like an hour left to work, and then yeah, like I said, I'm going to bed. And the crazy part is, y'all, like, I don't feel sick. It's just the coughing. That's it. I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have. Like, it could be worse. So thank God for that. Alright, girl, I am clocked out. It is 5:01. Kennedy did come home with crumble and she bought her mama what is this? Chocolate chip. I said, what is this? I'm about to take my medicine and go and get in the bed and rest for the rest of the night. JC she should already be in the bed. I know earlier she was taking a bath. Before I go to bed, I'm going to do my devotional, read my 1 chapter of the Bible, and I'm about to eat this cookie too. I was about to eat me an ice cream sandwich, but cookie's better. All right, so I'm going to, how I've been determining like what chapters I'm going to read this week is just like I tell y'all all the time from like the notes from church. So I told y'all I watched church online because I am going to read Romans chapter 8 tonight because one of the verses that he preached on was Romans chapter 8 and 28. So I'm gonna read Romans chapter 8 and then I'm also gonna do my devotional. And so the devotional, the subject is nurtured, and the scriptures, I'm just gonna read the scriptures from the devotional instead of the whole chapter. So Matthew 8 and 14, 1 Peter chapter 2 verses 2 through 3, and Matthew chapter 18 verses 1 through 5. I'm gonna read that tonight. So I'm in bed. She is having the time of her life in there with her brother and sister. So I'm in bed for the rest of the night. It's only 5:09. I took my cough syrup. That's it. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will see you girls in the next video. That's it. That's all. Bye.